Male loneliness is often described as an absence of people. This is a profound misunderstanding. It is not a lack of company, it is a lack of being truly seen. Women often experience loneliness as a severed connection. For men, it's often a crisis of purpose. He is taught his value is in his strength, his utility. His inner world is a private burden. He builds walls not to keep others out, but because building is the only thing he knows how to do. Connection is offered, but it feels like a language he was never taught. So, he retreats to the one place that makes sense: solitude. This is the gap in understanding. Not a canyon, but a hairline fracture. Invisible, yet total. The first flawed strategy: applying a solution for a different problem. Just talk assumes the issue is merely unspoken feelings. But what if the words don't exist? What if the feeling isn't sadness, but uselessness? The second flawed strategy: prescribing presence as a cure for invisibility. Being surrounded by people can be the loneliest place of all if your presence has no purpose. The feminine impulse is often to nurture the feeling. The masculine impulse is to solve the problem. But what happens when loneliness isn't the problem to be solved, but a symptom of a deeper crisis? Trying to fix the feeling ignores the root cause, a perceived loss of function. When the offered solutions don't fit the problem, withdrawal feels like the only logical choice. The core of the issue: a man is conditioned to believe his worth is conditional. He must be a pillar. He is valued for what he provides, what he does, what he can fix. He is a verb. Loneliness strikes when he feels his utility is gone, when he fears he is no longer a verb, but simply a noun. The silence he fears isn't quiet rooms, it's the silence of his own internal engine, stalled. Male friendships are often built on shared activities, a shared purpose. Remove the purpose, and the structure for connection can collapse. This is the fundamental disconnect. Women offer connection. Men are searching for a blueprint. He tries to apply his only known skill, utility, to something that requires none, and it breaks. The solution, therefore, is not to demand he feel differently. It is to affirm his intrinsic value, his worth, simply by being. To show him he is not a tool to be used, but a person to be known. This is the key. Granting permission for his existence to be enough. When worth is assumed, presence is no longer a performance. It can be a shared stillness. The need to project strength dissolves. Vulnerability becomes possible, not as a weakness, but as a fact. He no longer needs to build a wall because someone else has built a bridge. Now he can talk, not to solve a problem, but simply to be heard. His inner world, once a burden to be hidden, becomes a landscape to be shared. He learns that true strength isn't the absence of cracks, but the resilience to grow through them. Connection ceases to be a goal to achieve and becomes a space to inhabit. This is the empowerment, to be seen for who you are, not for what you do. The gap in understanding is not an obstacle. It is an invitation. Don't try to solve his loneliness. Create a space where his purpose is simply to exist with you. Witness his struggle, his silence, his existence. In that shared gaze, a universe of connection is born.